Hi, these two conclude the lamps from LBF, Light Bulb Fun, and it ends with two American showcase type lamps, or tubular. First one we have is an inside frost. These lamps seem to be quite a popular lamp in America. We had a similar lamp but not quite as long, so a little bit different. I don't know if we can see anything on the top of it. There is something, but my eyes are not as good as they used to be. So, well, I might be able to see it. Yeah, we can just bring it up. It's 40 watts. Looks like the ring with the GE name in it, and 120 volts at the bottom. That's all it's got on. There's no codes or anything. Once again, you'll notice the way the GE's written within that ring, and if you remember back a few videos again, the English Mazda lamp had that same trademark, or more or less the same trademark. I think that had one extra loop. Anyway, as I say, these were used for showcasing. What is interesting is the blue insulator. This seemed to be something various manufacturers did. I know the German Osram lamps had this at some time. So whether it was just a fad they were going through or what, I don't really know. Anyhow, there's the lamp. I'll show you the second one, then we'll light them up separately. This one has a box. I call the standard GE box yellow and blue. The box I remember when I was a kid. That's making me feel old. Nella Park, Cleveland, Ohio, 44112. And it's got the word USA. None of your Chinese none of your Chinese rubbish then. I nearly said something I shouldn't have done. I was referring to an English gentleman who introduced a beautiful flushing lavatory system, a Mr. Crapper. And that is where the derogatory expression comes from, which I nearly said. Anyhow, I don't know if that code means anything. Probably not. But as I say, that was the typical colour box that would indicate that it was a GE lamp. And often when looking through various junk places over here and in America when I was over there, they were the colours I looked for. Anyhow, the second one is more or less the same as the first, with the exception that it's clear. I'm very quick on the uptake today. I can tell you the difference between clear and what's it. Anyhow, let's see. I don't know if we're going to see this one because it's very, very... Well, I can tell you it is GE. We're not going to see. I don't know what it says. You'll have to excuse me on that one. But there's the lamp. That's the way they're constructed. In England, we have been getting lamps that have been in fly zappers, which have been a blue glass or a blue paint over the glass, translucent, but they've just been a normal, horrible standard filament, which was not well made. These have got quite a bit of work to them. If you look and see, you've got these supporting wires that holds the centre in place. The centre wire is in fact one of the conductors, so it is a vertical filament in a way. You can see where it's actually folded over and crimped to hold the filament. Also, you know, there's the molybdenum support wire, but so it doesn't short onto the feed wire, it's insulated with a little bead of, I don't know what it's a bead of, but it's a material that is probably glass or ceramic or something like that, which acts as an insulator. So you get a nice support. These are well made lamps. That part's known as the pinch, and the copper wires is called dummet wire. It expands to the same coefficient as glass. The original lamps, these were made of platinum. As you know, platinum's a very expensive metal. And dummet wire, which is a coating of, it's actually an alloy. It's got copper in it, but I can't remember offhand what the other metals are. So there we are, that's the tubular lamp. Now we'll light them up and we'll have a go. This one hasn't got, you know, tell a lie, that's also got a blue centre. So there's two of them with the blue centre. I'd say they're possibly the same age. Yeah, there's a blue. They look as if they are the same. The pattern on the centre contacts looks the same age. So they're a few years old. Anyway, let's light them up and see what they're like. The moment I'm on 50 volts, so we're all right. We're not going to blow them out. Let's see if I can get that one in. We might have a problem here. This holder I'm using doesn't always want to go. I'll put the other one in. If it doesn't go, you'll have to take my word for it. We're not having much luck. Let me see if I can screw them in. I'm going to have to pause this. Right, here we are. We've got that one working. It's quite a job actually screwing that in. I did notice there was a little tiny dent on the base which was impeding it fitting in, but good old Dodge here. It's not an advert for Proactive, actively lowers cholesterol. It's excellent stuff to just pop on the side of the bulb, and it acts as a lubricant, so it's actually screwed in much better. You can use oil on that, but it tends to be a bit smelly. So there we are. Another use for Flora Proactive. So bulbs fit into the screw-in holders. Anyway, I'm going to do the same with the other one because, I'll put it on a bit brighter. And I say it's a nice clean filament. It's 100, just so, what are we on? I'm going to leave it about there. That is quite adequate. That's on just over 100 volts, so I'm not putting it on the full brilliance. There we are, that's that one. I'll try and get the other one to fit, but as I say, that might be a problem. But I'm going to pause it again and do the same trick with the margarine and see what happens. Right, it managed to fit that one in the holder. The old margarine trick worked again. It's the other reason for doing this. You can, when you finish showing it, you can just wipe it off, and it seems to not leave any. I don't know. With oil and that, it gets a bit sticky. But this stuff, you can sort of wash it off with a bit of washing up liquid, and you're back to square one. But a lot of it is the Some of these screw bases, screw caps do vary, and that old one that I'm using there is quite old, and I've noticed it on quite a few lamps it's been a bit tight. There's always a danger of you trying to screw them in, the blinking thing will break or come away from the base. But this one was okay, so we'll show it at full voltage. That's it down low. As I say, it's got that nice frost again, which a lot of you like. So I'm going to knock it off at that, so I'm going to leave that on as its maximum voltage. It would take a bit more, but we'll leave it at that. So that's the frosted bulb. Both the tubers came from LBF, and I think he's going to be very pleased I put them on, because he did ask me a few times, have you put them on yet? So they're all on now, so if he looks at them, hopefully he'll be pleased. Anyhow, before I go, I'm going to put a little plug in. Oh, cool. Nearly done it the wrong way then, but it's alright. I'm going to put a little plug in. Now, there are various groups that specialise in collecting lamps. There's one in England, which I'm going to mention. It's called the, well, I can find it, All Things Lighting. All Things Lighting. If you look it up on Google, it will come up. And it's got a very similar one in America, which is called the lightinggallery.net. Both these have places where you can put pictures, videos as well. They've got some nice forums where you can go on. Many of the members are actually members of both. Sometimes they use the same name, sometimes they don't. But it doesn't really matter. It's all interesting. I will also mention one called Killer Cats. That's K... well, I can find it. It's actually, I haven't written it down there, but it's K-I-L-O-K-A-T-S, Killer Cats. And they have got a very interesting site. They're based in America. So there's 3 there. Have a look at them. You never know, you might find something that I already have, because on the American site there's one gentleman there that's got some beautiful lamp standards that are similar to my one, but they are better. They are really nice. They've been done up nicely, so I think you'll find a lot of interesting things there. Anyway, I'm going to stop gassing. This is all for this group. Thanks again for watching. Please subscribe. Any comments, any ideas, and just let us know. Thanks again. Thank you.